probably long. Wow, I could have definitely done it longer. Happy New Year. Gals, guys, this is 2025. I hope y'all can imagine what that means. Every year, it's just a different year, right? Wrong. No, ma'am, no, sir. No, ma'am, and no, sir. No, ma'am, and no, sir. This year is our year. This year is my year. And I don't know about anybody else on the face of the earth. But I know what I am going to do. I shall learn things that I have not yet learned. I shall do things that I have not yet done. I shall have victories that have eluded me in the past, but shall come to pass in 2025 with the Lord thy God's help, love, and blessings. I shall have victory in 2025. For my friends, you and I are alive. We are alive in 2025. Now, in the 1970s, they tell you to not be jive. That's right. So don't be jive. It's 2025. It's time for you to live and really be alive. May not be a hip-hop artist, but this guy that looks like white bread, excuse my language, I apologize. That was me being a brat. I apologize. I may look like I'm not hip. And Lord knows we don't need to be hip. We need to believe in the Lord thy God. We need to pray every second, every day. But we need to believe. Yeah, we need to believe. We need to believe. And I hope that some of you out there will give me an amen. This is 2025. The time for fear is over. The time for procrastination must take a permanent vacation. Oh, you might think this is El Torcaso just saying whatever he feels like it, right? Oh, this is El Torcaso, all right. I'm El Torcaso, 412-559-2731. Text me anytime, and I will answer you. Let me see who's here. Okay, sorry, but I got to look closely. And I don't want to get the name wrong. My eyes are kind of playing. Almost looks like Caleb. If I got your name wrong, I apologize. But I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to wear my hat. It's a wee bit dirty. It was dusty because my girlfriend misplaced it. But I'm going to tell you something, guys, gals. You're going to be seeing a hat come on my head in about a minute or so. And this hat may be the most important hat I ever put on. And for tens of millions of people around the globe, this hat is going to represent something. But I'm not going to put the hat on quite yet. We are not done. Now, I got to throw down. I got to get in the metaphorical boxing ring or the MMA, the UFC, because I'm AJT. Now, some may want to, but they shall not mess with me. See, I'm not all that and a bag of chips. But when it comes to taking care of the business and caring about you, I do not skip. I know it's not all together rhyming, but that's not just about rhyming. Let me get real. Here's the deal. I want to throw something at you, metaphorically speaking. You are alive in 2025. I want you to understand this is the beginning of a brand new future for all of us if we will take it. Now, I'm already taking it. Now, if you will join me and take seriously and work to improve your life, this may be the beginning of the rest of your life not needing to worry about where your money's coming from, because you will learn things that you cannot even fathom right now. I love you. I'm not being condescending. You don't know what you don't know yet. It's all good. No one knows what they don't know until they learn and become aware of. So it's all good. But I'm about to reveal something to you. And I can almost guarantee you people are going to run out of this live quicker than an Olympic champion, quicker than a world record holder. But the brave men and women, no matter your age, the ones who stay throughout this live and take the actions that I propose, you are the ones who will have an abundant future. You are the ones, with God's mighty help, that will be able to support yourselves and your families in ways that you cannot even dream of yet. Oh, I know what it sounds like, my friends. Hype? You better believe it sounds like hype. Sounds like I'm doing a professional wrestling announcer, being an announcer, or maybe a NFL color commentary. Or it may sound like an infomercial. Oh, but it's not. How do I know that it's, how can you know, I should say? Because I was baptized in Christ. And I don't be playing with God. Now, you may be an atheist, and I still love you. I still respect you. But if you want to deny God, that's all fine and dandy with me. Wow, that's a silly phrase, but it's okay with me. I'm serious. I'm not okay with it. No, absolutely not. But you do have free will. And you, not only that, you have freedom in America if you're here. But make no mistake, those of you who come with us and do what you are asked to do, not because we're your boss, it's the opposite. You're the boss. You are the boss. We will provide the suggestions, the tools, the encouragement, and the mentorship. Yes. But you, sir, and you, ma'am, you're the boss. But before I put on this hat, let me tell you, the name of this company is a profound name. But you should do what the words on this hat says. It's time that you live like the words on this hat. So without further ado, here's the hat. Please read it. Look at it. Look, I know it was dusty because she misplaced it. I'm going to work on cleaning it. For those of you who may have visual issues, trust me, I get it. It's Live Good. The company that I'm involved with is Live Good, an up-and-coming company that will be a competitor of some of the largest industry leaders. Within the next 5 to 10 years, with God's mighty help, we will be competing with the likes of Amazon, Sam's Club, and Costco, you name it. And I predict that with God's mighty help, this company, Live Good, will become a multi-billion-dollar company. And I'll tell you why. I'll take the hat back off. Here's why. Now, I could lie to you, but I won't. The reason why they are going to eventually surpass these other companies is we're going to have the same types of things that you can buy, which is almost anything, by the way, with a couple of differences. Number one, anyone who's a member, an affiliate or a member of Live Good, you get discounts, just like Amazon, just like Costco, just like Sam's, right? You remember how I told you to stay here? You don't just get discounts. You get discounts of up to 80%. Now, I hope you didn't drop your device. I'm not lying. Up to 80%. Now, your next question might be, what do they have? Why? What is there anything? Is there anything that I want? I'm not you. I can't answer that. But what I can tell you is that lives are being changed every day. You're looking at one. It may not look like it because I'm still not physically where I'm destined to go. But in 2025, I'm not playing anymore. There are going to be people who will ignore everything I say. And I love you and I respect you. That is your choice. You have free will. If it is not for you, or you think it's not for you, even though technically it is, it's all good. I love you. But do not refuse to get into this company out of fear. That's where I'm going to draw the line and demand that you don't do that. I said demand, not because I'm a dictator, but because I am an honest man. And if there was something that was going to hurt you, I would alert you to it. Now, having said that, network marketing has gotten a terrible name because there are a lot of companies in the past, and even right now, other companies that, let's just say, they are ethically challenged, if you will, but not Live Good. Live Good is a groundbreaker. It's so good that the only way you can speak about it, it by default becomes almost too good to be true. And when you speak about it and tell the truth, it sounds like an infomercial. It sounds as phony as a $9 bill. But it's not. So, I have to explain some things. I love each and every one of you. I'm still going to do my videos. I'm going to contact you in social media. I'm going to give you my texting number, 412-559-2731. I'm not going to change any of that. But I'm also going to get my military team together. Military in the sense that we are going to take this city, state, country, and world by storm in a good way. And we're going to help people to find the truth, to hopefully, with God's mighty help, earn a couple of dollars here, earn a couple of dollars there, and get them to learn what they need to do. And as they continue to do it, their income with God's mighty help will increase. But please be on notice. Those of you who want to be trolls, I love you. Be what you want. Those of you who want to leave the live, I love you. Go away. Because I am not stopping my train, the metaphorical train. Those who come aboard, we're going to have some of the best times in the history of our lives. Bold statements, except that they're true. They are as true as the sky is blue. They are as true as the existence of rain or snow or the heat and the sun. the elements, if you will. This is the truth. But I can't wait anymore. Oh, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep telling you to go to the link. Yes. I'm not going to stop. Because even if a person is afraid and says no a billion times, metaphorically speaking, would I quit? Would I give up on them? No. Not in a billion years. If I lived that long, of course I wouldn't. Because, look, when something is true, it doesn't stop being true because somebody doesn't believe in it. If I don't believe in it, but it's true, it's still true whether I believe in it or whether you believe in it. And here's what I'm going to tell you guys. This is not just about Live Good. This is not just about you becoming a part of our team, the Freedom Team. If you get into another company and you would like some encouragement, you have my number to text me, 412-559-2731. I am not the man or the person or the child of God. I am not the person who will only help you if it benefits me. That is not me. You don't believe me? Look at my body of work for my TV series that I had for 19 years. Go ahead, look it up online. Humanity Matters Live. Albert Torcaso, Torcaso. I'm for real. I'm the real deal. Like the boxer, former heavyweight champion, Evander Holyfield, I'm also the real deal. What you see is the truth. Do I say a lot of things that sound like they couldn't possibly be true? Yes. Have there been times when people challenged me? Yes. Got up in my face, called me a liar? You better believe they did. But you want to know what? I told them, go look things up. Then they found the truth. And those who had integrity apologized. Some of them were shocked. So shocked, they were just amazed. I said, listen, I tell the truth because all the glory goes to God. I said, I tell the truth whether it hurts. It can hurt me, and I'll tell the truth. Because when they say the truth will set you free, it sounds good, but it's actually true. But more importantly, if we do not obey the truth, I mean, not obey, but acknowledge the truth, we only hurt ourselves and everyone we care about. So here's the truth. Whether you come in to Live Good or you go to another competitor, if you will learn and take the actions, you can change your life to where you will never, ever be forced to go to a quote unquote day job again. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight. I'm not even going to tell you that I'm going to guarantee it. I'm not God. I can't guarantee it. But I can guarantee that if you get into it, any business or whatever you're doing, and you take it seriously, 2025 can be the first best year of the rest of your life. Let me be a little bit, that sounds a little confusing. So let me say it again, but slightly more clarify, I guess. This is 2025. This can be the best year you ever had in your life. In many ways. Success, financial, whatever. But it could be the beginning, the best year, the first best year. And every year after can be even better. Now, I get it, guys and gals. This is New Year's Day. We are just celebrating a new year. Why am I saying the things I said instead of saying Happy New Year and screaming out the top of my lungs? I'll tell you why. Because a day from now, you're going back to your work if you have a job. Or even today, I don't know. And if your lives aren't what you want, you shall make them what you want. Did I just say that? Yes, I did. Did I say we shall make them? Yes, we will as a team, many of us around the globe. But I'm talking about if you want a house, let's go with a thank you for coming in. Is that James? All right. It looks like hold on a minute. Let me see. Yeah, it is James. I finally saw the name. How you doing, James? I'm praying for you too, James. Listen, I am serious here. We can do things that our brains are telling us that we can't. And you know why that happens, my friends? Because around the globe, there are certain bad, extremely wealthy people that are bad. They want to keep you down, no matter who you are. There are also extremely wealthy people who are fighting them to get you in the right place mentally and, Lord willing, financially. There are great people out there, billionaires. But the news, the so-called Main Street news, they're not going to tell you. Some of them are the ones that they claim to be bad. When in reality, they're the good. Now, just to give you a sidebar, the reason why the media does that is we really have to think about this. They are being paid by somebody. Guys, gals. And I'll let you on another little secret. There is no right-wing media. There is no left-wing media. It is a game. Many of the people who own conservative media, like radio stations, news stations, print, everything, they actually own both sides. That what you would consider liberal, in many cases, they own the liberal side and the conservative. They're messing with you. They want us to hate each other. They want to distract you so that you don't get your dream. So get it in spite of them. If you are a man or a woman of faith, it's time to really be a man or a woman of faith. I'm calling you out. Yeah. If it sounds like, yeah, I don't mean it in a mean way. You see, let me try to explain what I'm saying. So many millions of people around the globe go to worship, whatever you want to call it. They go to the temple, they go to synagogue, they may go to the mosque, they may go to church, or whatever the organization is. But they all believe in God, maybe different ways, but they believe in, or they think they believe in God. You can be a baptized in Christ Christian. Believe that you believe in God. Go worship, pray every day. But do you really believe in God when you don't believe in yourself? See, I'm not talking about the kind of arrogance type of believe in yourself. No. Let me put a little message and hopefully plant a seed, metaphorically speaking. You have greatness in you, like Les Brown says, and you have genius in you, like I say. And you are capable of doing whatever it is you want. If you want a white picket fence mansion, a mansion that has, I don't think you'd have a white picket fence around it. I know I wouldn't. But if you want a mansion, go get it. No, I'm not kidding. No, I know that you can't just go out and get it. Get it in your mind and start doing things to work toward it. And you'll be amazed at how quickly you'll start to see things change that you never expect. Now, I'm not the guy who wants your money. I'm not the guy that says, I'll give you these tips or tools after you get into my business. That's not me. So listen up. Get out your text or find a way to write these things down. Type them. I don't care if you write them on paper, get them in your electronic devices, but get this down now. Today is the day that a brand new year started. It could be the day that a brand new you starts. So I need you to take these names down like your life depended on it. And I want you to watch the people that I list 5 minutes a day. And I don't care, any one of them, at least 5 minutes a day, every day. Every day. Preferably twice a day. So that would be a total of 10 minutes a day. Yes, I do watch them. Yes, in case you're wondering. Now I'm going to mention some men. Now, unfortunately, I don't know their counterparts, the women yet, but I will. These men, if you will listen and start to do what they suggest, you won't even recognize yourself in 6 months to a year. But it will be a good thing. Not that there's anything wrong with you. I'm just saying you will see things that, and you will have the confidence. Because we are torn to pieces, my friends. We are torn to pieces on a daily basis, emotionally and financially a lot of times. I mean, look at if you ever worked a day job, your boss has control of you. I hate to say that, but he does, he or she does. If you don't show up, they can lay you off or they can fire you. And when they decide to close down shop, they can outsource you maybe. It's time that ends. Now you're going to have to stay at that job for a while. But with God's mighty help, you can get free. So, without further ado, I hope that you have something to write with or type with. You need to look up Ivan Harris Sr. Yes, he's my mentor and one of my best friends and family member. Yes, he's also somebody you need to listen to on a daily basis. I'm not going to get into the reasons. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I will, because this man has been successful in business for over 30 years. But he's successful in life, and he's helped, I can't even tell you how many people globally, back and forth, like people in Africa, wherever. So you want to look him up here on YouTube and, of course, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and what's the other one? TikTok for now. I don't know what's going to happen to TikTok, but he's on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I think he's on Twitter and a couple other things. Come and look at it. Go and look at him here on YouTube. Now, second person I need you to watch, Dr. Joe, and I don't know how to spell his last name. I apologize, but I had it, but I don't have it in my head right now, in my memory. Dr. Joe Dispenza. And also another doctor, Dr. Bruce Lipton, like the famous tea, Dr. Bruce Lipton. And then there's two other men, Myron Golden. And finally, a very intelligent man, another intelligent man, I should say, who has had an enormous success. He also can be funny at times. Like, haha funny. And that young man's name is Les, L-E-S, Les Brown. If you will take the time to watch one of those men or all of those men every day, or rotate, one day you watch Dr. Bruce Lipton, another day maybe you're watching Les Brown, The next day, maybe you'll even change up. There's another gentleman named Eric Thomas. But when you listen to doctors Bruce Lipton and Dr. Joe Dispenza, you're going to need your metaphorical seatbelt. Because when you hear what people have done by changing their mindset, you're going to not just be amazed and astounded, but hopefully you can be inspired. I know I am. I'm going to cut to the chase about something. Years ago, I read a book that might have been produced 90 to 100 or more years ago. You need to get a hold of that book like yesterday. Get it on Amazon or wherever you buy books. See if it's on YouTube to listen to it. Find it no matter what you have to do. And pay attention to it. If you have to listen to it 1,000 times, I don't care. If for a few months you have to listen to it 5 minutes a day, every day, and you don't have extra time to listen to the people I spoke to, that's fine. This book is that important. 2025 is our year. It's my year, and it's yours. So get this down. I don't care if you ignore everything else that I've said. Get the name of this book written or typed in or put into your text. I don't care. Get it done. It's called The Science of Getting Rich. The Science of Getting Rich. Now, I believe the author was Wallace D. Wattles. I could be wrong on the last name, but the actual book is The Science of Getting Rich. Now, you're also going to learn some pretty astounding things about the brain when you listen to Dr. Bruce Lipton and Dr. Joseph Dispenza. You're going to learn about people who had cancer. And because they were able to change the way they think, the cancer is gone. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's a fact. You see, when I told you I wasn't that guy that wants your money, that guy that's pulling a game on you, that I was the real deal, that I'll give you information for free instead of the games we see online. Oh, come and watch our webinar. And then at the end, oh, it's only $997, $9,099, whatever it is. I've seen so-called free webinars here on YouTube. At the end, there was one that said, normally it would be $27,000, but we'll give it to you. I can't remember now. I think it was like 9,000, some crazy number. And then if you don't have the money right away, or you can't figure out how you can get it from a bank or friends or whatever, you know what they do at the end of a lot of these so-called free webinars here online? They say, well, you don't really want it. That's right. They insult you. You don't really want it. Do you hear me saying you don't really want it? No, you don't. I know you want it. I also know that whether you admit it or not, you're afraid. And it's okay. It's okay. You think that myself and Ivan are never afraid of anything? Do you think that the United States Marines, the United States Air Force, and our military, the Navy, and the Army, throughout the history of all of our battles, or any military, even going back to the ages of the Greeks and the Romans and what happened, of course they were terrified. but they did it and they accomplished, in some cases, terrible things, but also great things. Oh, and by the way, if a man, a tough as nails man, is ever seen crying, and their friends want to, harass them, say, "Oh, you were just a little baby crying." I got a news flash for each and every person who ever wants to embarrass their friends. There were two opposing generals, some of the toughest soldiers, military men in the history of the United States of America. They lived in the 1800s. They were in a battle in the United States between 1861 and 1865. It was known in some places as the Second Revolution, the war between the states, and the United States Civil War. We're talking about former General and President Ulysses S. Grant. And of course, Robert E. Lee of the Confederacy, two of the toughest men in the history of America. And when they seen the horrendous killing, sometimes they cried. Why do I share that with you? Because it's okay to be afraid, no matter who you are. And it's okay to cry. You are not a sissy. That's a derogatory name. It should never have been used. You are not there's not anything wrong with you. You are a human being. If General Grant and General Lee cried, and they were tough guys, why would you think that you're not permitted to? I'll tell you why, because society wants us to think that. Well, guess what? If you want to cry, you cry. If you feel like crying one day, or maybe you feel so bad you want to do something that you cannot do. Maybe you want to give up. Maybe you want to off yourself, if you will. Yeah, the S word, suicide. I'm here to tell you, I don't want you to ever do that. You hear me? I'm going to get up and, I'm sorry, but I got to do this. Look, I know it's a terrible tight shot. I get it. Now, I got to share something with you that's pretty deep. I had a friend that years ago, he took himself out. And I also had another friend, his name was Dale. I saved his life by talking him out of killing himself. And I physically saved him in some ways too, because he had a sharp knife in his hand. And this happened in the 80s. I said, well, you're not doing it. And so he was going to do something with me because he was like, you can't stop me. I'll kill you and all that kind of stuff. I stopped him. Years later, he thanked me. He thanked me then too, but he would see me periodically. He was like, man, I appreciate you and all that kind of stuff. Hey, it was the right thing to do. But I don't know where you're at today, psychologically, financially, or any way that you may be. But I'm here to tell you, you have greatness in you, like Les Brown says. You have intelligence in you. Yeah, you. I don't just jokingly say you have genius in you. Y'all might think it's a joke. I'm not joking. If you really sit there and reflect, how many times in your life you thought you were defeated? You thought there's no way I could get out of this, or whatever it was, but you did. Now, maybe you did it through faith. Maybe you thought it was the universe. It was really God. Sorry, guys and gals, but that's who it was. Excuse me. I love you from a very spiritual and deeply rooted in my soul. Yes, I love you. Even when I get mad at you, even when I have to deal with quote unquote trolls, I'm not going to stop loving y'all. And I'm not going to stop pushing you to get into a business because I know what you will have if you learn it and you do it. Now, I do want to warn you about something. Something that I forgot to do in this live, and I need to do it. Be careful, because even companies you would think that are on the up and up, many times they're out to get your money and they're out to trick you. Why do I push you to become an affiliate or at least a member of Live Good? One reason is it costs you $9.95 a month to be a member. And you get up to 80% discounts on anything you buy. And you're not required to buy anything. You're not required to have an auto ship. If you know anything about the network marketing or affiliate marketing company business in Live Good, you're not required to buy anything. You're not required to do an auto ship. And you will get something for your money. It may take a while, but you will. If you become an affiliate, you will eventually earn your money back. With God's mighty help. Yes, you will. I'm not going to get into the particulars, but you will. I know, because I have. More importantly, when you make a one-time payment, and I'm not advertising like a pillow guy, but I'm giving you facts so that you know, so that you don't get cheated by some other so-called company. It costs you less than $50 to become an affiliate and a member. $49.95. The $40 is one time, and then you are a member for life, for real, for $40. And your monthly membership fee is $9.95. I want you to think about the little amount of money that $9.95 really is. But I'm going to attach it to when you go to the store for your groceries. Let's say that you like steak. Can you go anywhere and get steak? A good steak. Can you buy it in the store for less than $10? Can you buy a good turkey dinner for less than $10? No, but you can buy a membership in Live Good for $9.95 a month and get up to 80% on every product. Now, you may not like any of the products, but you have to look to the future. When the day comes that we have just about anything and everything that Amazon, Sam's Club, Costco have, and you are a member, and you get up to 80% off of anything and everything, and you're earning money. Whereas you're not going to get that with, you are going to get it with Live Good, but you're not going to get it with Amazon. You might get a good discount, but it's not going to be 80%. I promise you that. You're not going to get money from Costco. Not really. Or Sam's Club. Yes, you can earn certain amounts. Like you can get cash back and earn yearly and all that jazz, whatever. Whoopie ding dong. If you get in just one affiliate into Live Good, one affiliate, for every affiliate that you get in, that's $25 in your pocket. And There's a whole lot more than that. But this is not that live stream. This is the live stream to have you understand this is a new year. This is a new Albert Torcaso. And I want it to be a new you. I'm tired of people having New Year's resolutions and giving up or getting knocked down. Maybe you want to lose 10 pounds. And people are like, yeah, you? So they put you down. It could be a friend, it could be a coworker, it could be your own mom, it could be your dad, it could be your sister, it could be your brother. Who knows? And maybe they don't even mean to. It's time that we bring people up. That's who I am. I may be long-winded, and you better believe I am. I may get you so upset sometimes. I get done got on your last nerve, and you about ready to go to the hospital and say, I need a new set of nerves because some guy with a balding head got on my last nerve. It's all good. Make sure you tell them it was Al Torcaso and let them know they could text me 412-559-2731. It's all good. Yeah, I'm a little bit different. Just a wee bit different. You know why? Because I actually believe in a higher power. But more important, oh no, there's nothing more important than believing in God. Equally important. I believe we're supposed to love each other. And I'll give you a news flash. Politically speaking, in the United States, I am what you would call a progressive type of Democrat. And a lot of people say a lot of bad stuff about it. But I'm also, in some cases, very conservative. So the truth is, I would say you can't really define what I am or who I am. Because on some issues, I am extraordinarily conservative. But I'm not even a Democrat or Republican or anything in between. My friends, I am an American. And I advocate for us, all of us. The school crossing guard, struggling to keep a roof over his or her head, to pay for their food. The college-aged person who can barely afford to go. The struggling father or mother, or father and mother. The family that wants their children to have nice clothes when they start school in August or September every year. But they don't have the money. I want to see that end. And with God's mighty help, we shall make it happen, one human at a time. 2025 is our year. It's not Harris's year. It's not the Democrats or Republicans' year. It's not anybody's year that wants to keep us down. It's the year of change, one human at a time. And we shall claim our abundance. If you are a believer of God, whichever way you believe, if you believe in God, start praying. But I got to warn you, I am getting there because I have lived good. I have seen the benefits. I've earned the income. While I was asleep, I earned money. I wasn't going to a day job. And no offense, I love everybody that is willing to do so. Proud of you and them. But I earned money while I was asleep. That's not hype. That's the truth. And you can too. I will do everything I can to help my future team members. Ivan is going to do everything that he can. You know what our Live Good team is called? And I didn't have anything to do with this name. You won't believe this, but it's called, are you ready for this? The Freedom Team. That's right, the Freedom Team. So since I don't know where you stand, and that's okay, I love you no matter what, I'm going to give you the link, that the video that people need to see. But if you're still not convinced, I love you anyway. So it's all good. But I will ask you to share this link, to pass it on for me. Simple as that. Share it with people you think may be interested in possibly earning additional money and a lot of great other things. So the link is livehealthyrightnow.com. livehealthyrightnow.com. Why that name for my domain name? Because I want to live healthy right now. I don't want to wait to some future date. I want to be healthy right now. I don't know about you, but I know about me. I want to live healthy right now. So it's livehealthyrightnow.com. Now, in closing, if I didn't think that you women and you men can make this a reality, I wouldn't be so tough on you. You deserve abundance. You've worked too hard for too long and put up with too much to not see the truth. You're good people. You're good people. A lot of you are actually heroes. You served in the United States military. You deserve the best of the best, not the worst of the worst. You deserve the best of the best. You understand me? I didn't mean it in an ignorant way, but you need to hear that. So I'm asking you, listen to Les Brown, to Ivan Harris Sr., to Doctors Joe Dispenza and Bruce Lipton. And check out Myron Golden. Do at least 5 minutes of one of their videos every day, one of the men. And I will have women to suggest once I start getting the chance to do the research. But it is time. This is 2025, and we are alive. Happy New Year. But I want this to be a happy new year. Not a happy new day. Not a happy new couple of days. Not a happy new week or month. I want this to be a real happy new year. So happy new year to James and each and every one of you. Now remember, it's 2025. We shall not be jive. Time to get in the vehicle and start to drive to our ultimate abundance and our ultimate success. 2025, and we won't be jive. 2025, and we won't be jive.